join us tonight on the sideline. It's the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the 2000s team. And it's going to be the 2000s team off the tip. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Actually out there with Harden, and it's Green in at the 3.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
It's Harden with the drive. Great D that time from Duncan.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Iverson against Harris. James wide open. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
Off a hot feed right there, LeBron. Automatic.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
All right, D.A., we appreciate it. They're focused on defense, Greg. We'll see how it plays out.
It's going to come down to hustle. And in this league, you have to be very quick to rotate when you're in help.
And that's why communication is so important. Guys have to talk to each other on the defensive end. I heard a coach once say that talking is energy, and energy is execution. You know, sometimes it's that simple. Just get it up in the air and let Harris do the rest of the work.
And here's the 2000s team. Iverson passes to Duncan. Bryant has the open look. Hands it from downtown.
The offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Harden scanning the floor. And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Iverson outside. Over Maxey. Second shot opportunity, and the rejection by Embiid. He's going to be out of bounds. The 2000s team will have another go. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing, guarded by Harden. Shot clock at 5. Tries again. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
The mid-range stroke of Bryant. You got to admire that. I mean, he's got a terrific feel from here.
Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
The 2000s team with the ball. After the Sixers pick up 2. Pass to Bryant. Back to James. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. LeBron's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Harden. And Embiid holds it down.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Duncan. And Duncan gets double-teamed. Comes up empty down low.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Harden bounce pass. And he drives in. And the jam by Harden.
One of the game's best drivers without question. James Harden loves to shift gears, change of pace, slow, fast, intermediate speed, and then use that body of his to shield the ball. Nightmare defending.
How about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Harden against Shaquille O'Neal. Harden dishes to Harris. Passes it to Embiid. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the screen, letting it fly with ease.
Here's LeBron. The baseline jumper goes down. LeBron's got 6 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Stolen by O'Neal. And now Kobe running the floor all by himself.
Well, you got to respect the speed of Bryant. He is so fast when he's got room to run.
Kobe's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Kobe against Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
And the 2000s team decides to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Harden trying to get open is Nowitzki, and it's Carter missing. And it's Harden with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Lobbed up there for Embiid. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammates shots, and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Now here's Nash. Wade outside, fires from deep. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Kevin Garnett sacrificing his body on the defender there.
Harden against Wade. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Here is Nash. Kicks it to Carter. Garnett in the post, guarded by Harris. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden. There's the pass to Maxey. Nowitzki against Harden. Driving the lane, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Dirk Nowitzki did not like that.
Boy, the confidence of Harden, I love it. When it comes to dribbling the ball, he feels like he can go by anybody at any time.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. 76ers lead by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is those tough points in the paint.
The 76ers lead. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the 76ers. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Green in its small forward. Nash outside. Carter kicks to Garnett. Down low. Nowitzki. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
You know, Garnett is a willing passer, especially when one of his guys has a clean look.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Harden outside, driving inside. And Harden with the stuff.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Harden against Wade. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Outstanding agility in the screen and roll by Joel Embiid. I mean, he's so good at getting out of the screen quickly and getting to the right spot.
Nash outside. Wade finds Carter. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Harden's shot is off. It's Carter, high post. A miss that time. Would have put him up. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Embiid.
At 7 feet tall and almost a seventh of a ton. That's a lot of force coming down on the 10 with Embiid.
The shot by Carter. Nobody around. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Carter's got 11.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, the competitive spirit of Harden comes through on a night like this in attack mode from the opening tip. Never letting up, never giving the defense the upper hand.
Wade outside. Takes the 3. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Maxey passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Timeout call, the 2000s team.
In for your 2000s team.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Kobe and Shaq with the slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Here's Harden. He takes it in. Harris finds Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Iverson. Duncan trying to break loose. And Allen Iverson, the bucket, the assist by LeBron.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well. Knows what's coming and usually always makes the right pass.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
The 3 from Bryant drills the three-pointer. Bryant's got 10 points in the game.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
It's stolen by Bryant, and they're moving it up. Here's Iverson. They get it back. Up and in on the layup. And now a 3-point 2000s team lead. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the 2000s team.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too. Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Harris gets to Green. And stolen by James. Here's Iverson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here is Harden. 22 points for him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 24.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Harden against Bryant. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. O'Neal's got the lead up to 5 now for the 2000s team. Harden against Shaq. And here's Harden. He's got 24. Here's the lob for Harris. It's stolen by Duncan. Shaq with it. Now Green defending. And that one's good. Iverson.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
51 seconds left to play in the first half. And Harden with the stuff.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Now here's Iverson. He's covered closely. Here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down hard.
And at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
There's the lob to the hoop, and Embiid throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's Bryant. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 3 assists tonight. The 76ers trail by 7. Now Harden. 26 points for him. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Assisted.
You know, with all he does offensively, at his size, Joel Embiid is like a cheat code. Special talent.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The 2000s team on top, leading by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
So with Wade on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. LeBron James is out there with Duncan. Then there's Kobe. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's O'Neal in at the center position.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
Harden finds Harris. Kobe against Harden. Going inside, and the basket is good.
James Harden.
Harden's got 30.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Iverson outside. Here's Duncan. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it down. Duncan's got 6.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him. And he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike. And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And he knocks down the first one.
He's a perennial MVP candidate every year. James Harden wants to compete for titles at this stage of his journey. That's the mindset he brings to this squad.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Bryant. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 15 points in the game.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
Harden, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Embiid with the block. Harden against Kobe. Harden the pass to Green. Harden with it. 32 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Pass to Duncan. Iverson outside. Kobe, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Passes it to Harden. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Shaq kicks to James. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
For the 2000s team, Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for O'Neal. Garnett comes in for Duncan. And Nash is subbed in for Allen Iverson. Now, here is Harden. Driving to the basket.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
And here's the 2000s team. Outside Bryant. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. From deep LeBron. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Kobe's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Get ready for the next squad.
Dwayne Wade's checked in for Kobe. The 76ers trail by 3. There's the lob for Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, you got to remember now, Harden, as good a scorer as he is not just a scorer. He's a shrewd dime dropper, too.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here's Nash. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. James finds Nowitzki. Harris against Wade. Over Harris. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, you got to admire the mid-range game with Wade. Has this area of the floor on lock. I mean, incredibly efficient from here.
The 2000s team making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. Here's Harden on the wing. Wade is covering. And the jam by Harden.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
Woo. That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
Wade on the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own. Dynamite two-guard who is also a clutch performer.
Yao, he's checked in for Kevin Garnett. Both free throws good from Wade. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 4. Five on the clock. A putback and staying with the play. Harris has got 6.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Pierce for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris has got 8 rebounds in this game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for Steve Nash. And Philadelphia calls time here. The 76ers trailing. Here's Harden, tries to the hoop, and Harden with the stuff.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And here's the 2000s team. McGrady outside. Pierce with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Pierce has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Harden against Wade, and Embiid throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And the pass to Wade. .102 left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Stolen by Pierce. And it's Nowitzki at the elbow. Pierce, the pass to McGrady. Tries it from the top of the key. Yep, that one goes. McGrady's got his first points in this one. Harden against Wade. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pierce for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And here's Harden. He has 40. With the drive and the jam by Harden. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
1 second left. And no good that time. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. 76ers lead by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. we can. Now let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the 76ers, front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Actually out there with Harden, and it's Embiid in at center. The 76ers leading. Now Harden. Inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Nobody better at running the screen and roll than Harden. He's conniving, creative, pacing, spacing, all of that on display. Incredible in the pick and roll.
Iverson against Harden. Pass to Duncan. Shot clock at 6. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Guarded by Harris. A shot by McGrady, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And here's Green outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Exactly what Green is known for. A terrific three-point shooter. Continues to do damage from out there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Three-pointer. Here's Duncan, and the rejection by Embiid. And he recovers it. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
And they're running. He lobs it up. Poked away.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
There's the lob for Harris. Embiid dishes to Harris. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession for the 2000s team. James checked in for Pierce. That's Bryant in for Tracy McGrady. And the 76ers call time here.
Timeout called for Philadelphia. Hey fans, who wants a
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Timeout called the 2000s team.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Iverson outside. James finds Duncan. 6 to shoot. Over Harden. Count it. And the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Tim Duncan.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
O'Neal passes to Iverson. He kicks it to Bryant. James outside. Duncan controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Embiid. Dishes it to Green. Offline with his 3. James looking it over. Iverson outside. James against Harden. Lock at 6. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys. Just as much in this half as the first.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Maxey passes to Harden. Bobbed up there for Embiid. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing the big possession and commanding the ball.
And here's the 2000s team. Outside, Kobe. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, well, that would have been a big bucket for them.
That one drops for him. And now a 5-point 76ers lead. Harden against Kobe. It's up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Bryant's got 19 points.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Harden against Bryant. It's Harden with the drive, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It was phenomenal body control from Harden. Superb at just knifing inside and forcing the defense to whack.
James Harden, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
And here's Bryant for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 1:29 left in the fourth. Kobe against Harden. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the middle. Here's Kobe. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got his 5th assist in this one. Timeout called the 76ers. They're up by 2. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Into the lane. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Kobe. Back to O'Neal. Iverson outside. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Bryant to tie it up. They get it back. Count it. No! They have a chance for a 3-point play. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call.
The shot attempt.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Harden, and there's the drive. James Harden.
Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden right now.
35 seconds left in the game.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
Timeout called the 2000s team. They're down by 2. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Iverson. Maxey grabs the miss. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game
2000.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Allen Iverson. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the 76ers, James Harden taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Here's James. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
From deep LeBron, it drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Elevating his aggressiveness and level of play in moments like this. LeBron, as clutch as they come.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
Ayaw patalo ng computer eh. 14 assists oh. Dali Embiid. 5 rebounds lang.